Hi, and welcome to the ultimate list of do's and don'ts when visiting Pattaya. Let's continue with our list. Do be cautious of the pretties. A lot of the average-looking girls have to work extra hard at their jobs so they can get noticed and possibly receive a tip. The prettier ones seem to think that they have a God-given right to be funded and taken care of by a foreign man, even if she brings nothing to the table, apart from her looks. So if you meet a gorgeous girl who takes an unusual interest in you, and your beer belly, always remember and live by these words. Never trust a beautiful young girl, especially one that is interested in you. They only want your money. It's as simple as that. Most of them have a string of foreign boyfriends and usually a main-type partner who is totally on board with the whole scam. Once they suck you dry, metaphorically and physically, they will drop you like a bad habit.
No help.
Please keep this in mind. Do be aware of police corruption. We have all seen movies about corrupt cops getting up to shady deeds, but most of us that come from the Western world will never witness such things in real life. However, here in Pattaya, corrupt cops are everywhere. Literally almost every cop you will see is as crooked as an eagle's nose. Whether you are stopped and have forgotten to bring your ID out with you, or are just riding your scooter and get singled out because you do not look like a poor local, but a farang with an abundance of extra holiday money, these greedy little piglets will expect a handout so they won't impound your scooter or fine you a larger sum for some bogus charge they just made up. If you are the recipient of such a scam, do not get angry, just calmly say, "Is there something I can do to sort this issue out now?" All these cockroaches want is a little extra tea money, so giving them a sum between 500 and 1,000 baht usually does the trick. It can be kind of fun the first couple of times it happens as it makes you feel like you are in the movie. However, any more than that can start to get a little irritating. Don't fall for the jet ski scam. Avoid hiring the jet skis at all costs. I repeat, avoid hiring the jet skis at all costs. These thieving little c***s who operate the hiring of their jet ski on the beach will try to blame you for pre-existing damage to the jet ski after you have finished riding it. They will then demand that you pay them an exorbitant amount immediately, even if you protest your innocence and call for the cops. The chances are that the cops are also in on this scam and will side with the operators as he will be receiving a cut of the payment they receive. To avoid this headache is very, very simple. Avoid hiring a jet ski at all costs. Do memorize these words and phrases. There are so many things happening every day in the busy city of Pattaya. All the sounds, smells and sights can amount to quite an assault on the senses. There are certain words or phrases you will hear 100 times or more each day, which can be quite distracting whilst trying to navigate the numerous potholes, low-hanging cables and debris left on the walkways. So to help you out, we have come up with the literal meaning for 5 of the most used words or phrases that are shouted out generically to every man that walks along a busy street. When you hear them, there's no need to look around, just continue on your path to your destination. These words are as follows.
Welcome.
They want you to spend your money on overpriced beers for them in their establishment.
Massage.
They want you to spend your money in their rub and tuck shop.
Massage. 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 Welcome. Massage. 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 Welcome. Welcome. Massage. Massage. Come on. Handsome man.
They want you to spend your money violating them in a seedy, by the hour, hotel room.
One drink.
They want you to come and buy at least 10 overpriced beers in the bar that they work in.
Boom boom.
They want you to have your way with them for 15 minutes in exchange for a handful of cash. Do get familiarized with the bum gun. In the Western world, toilet paper is the default method for wiping your ass after dropping the kids off at the pool, if you follow my drift. However, here in Pattaya, and the whole of Thailand, this is not the case. You will need to familiarize yourself with the bidet shower, also known as the bum gun. I will have to admit that this is one practice that other parts of the world lead the Western world in. At first it seems like an odd thing to use on oneself. But after experiencing the full cleansing power of the bum gun, cleaning away the remnants of last night's tom yum goon, you will never want to go back to using toilet tissue again. But please be careful and test the power of each nozzle before you use it on yourself. Here in Pattaya, I have personally witnessed several different strength bum guns, from the harmless light shower to the almost lethal jet wash that feels like it is ripping your asshole apart. You have been warned. Don't forget, all the bar girls are hookers. No exceptions. Like many cities in the land of smiles, there are many beautiful girls that are penniless but think that they deserve more from life. This usually leaves them feeling that the only way to make easy money is by sleeping with the countless two-week millionaires that visit the bars whilst they are here on their holiday. Please don't fall in love with one of these pretty young things that grab your attention whilst here in Pattaya. You have to remember that whether you have met her in a bar, in a shopping mall, on the streets, in a club, in a supermarket, on the beach, or even in a library, the chances are that she's a hooker. If you feel that it is your duty to try to save her from a life of whoredom, then you are either a fool, or just love-struck. The truth of the matter is that most of these girls love whoring. Even if you gave them enough money to live the rest of their lives in comfort with their families, they would probably still whore just for the fun of it. My advice for you would be not to get involved with them. Sometimes you've just got to let a whore be a whore.